Hi, this is Joel Wallace again. For my second technology, I chose the website Go Noodle. The reason I chose this website is because I find it to be a very engaging resource that students really seem to enjoy using. At a fifth grade level that I teach, I find it hard to sometimes find things that students really want to buy into and show an interest in, but this is something I've had a lot of success with. The purpose of Go Noodle is that it provides students with a variety of quick and easy brain breaks. They're always on hand and just really easy to access and use. The audience for this is I want to share this with other teachers. The HT standards I chose were that falling under the educator for educators. In the designer category, A says that this can be used to facilitate and accommodate different learning styles and different needs. And then that of the facilitator also, which again is just using technology for different learning styles and different environments and things like that. So the way GoNoodle works here, we'll go to the website. It's simply just gonoodle.com. Now once you get there, it is all free. There is a GoNoodle Plus, but I've never used it and never really needed to. When you initially set it up, you have to enter some information, so I went ahead and already created my own account through my Fort Hays login. So this is your kind of your home page, and I'll kind of show you where I would suggest you start if you use this. But when you very first create a class, what it'll do is here's the class I've already created, but I'll show you here real quick. It's kind of cool is you get to, when you create your own class, I usually just name it my room. I've already got a Wallace, so say Wallace 5 for 5th grade, 20 students approximately. And the grade level and class size, things like that, don't impact your options when you get into the other parts of the website. There's just some information they ask for you. So then it brings you to this page. And this page here lets you pick a character for your classroom. This is kind of your class's avatar. They have all sorts of different ones, and some of them are really funny. They have, Blob Ross, all sorts of Bart Reynolds, just kind of some funny names and things like that. But depending on how you want to do it, let your students go through, pick whichever one they might think. I'll just pick kind of one at random, Squatchy Birder. So this is now your avatar for the website. Okay, we'll click play. Like I said, this is the home page that it brings you to. If you want, you can come up here and click categories. This is kind of nice because it does show you what some of the different brain breaks are aligned to, whether it be math, science, reading, things like that, mindfulness, sensory and motor skills, school life, movement. But what I find works best for me is if you click here on the channels, it shows you all the different channels that they have, and these are different collections of videos that they have. And a lot of them are very different. Some of the ones that my class really likes to use is these moose tubes. If you hover over it, it'll kind of tell you sing and move along with them. They have, real life people in this that you sing and dance with. Some other really popular ones, they have kids bops, which they call, they have guided dance. Sometimes you want to watch out because, I'll click on it here. So it shows right here that these are guided dancing. Some of them, however, freestyle, like things like this they just play the song and they just show a bunch of random kids dancing, and so it's kind of hard for the kids to really follow along, whereas the guided dance, they have kids there acting it out and kind of modeling what they need to do to act out and act along with it. Each of these channels is somewhat different. Kids Bop, Zumba are very similar. But then they also have ones like this. Maximo is another very popular. A lot of times it's more like almost like yoga poses that kids can kind of do to just kind of practice balance and motions and kind of calming things. Um, this brain exercise kind of has them do, just kind of various things that, like it says, coordinated movements, rub your stomach and pat your head simultaneous, but it's kind of makes it a little more entertaining than that. This think about it and empower tools are really good because they have kind of a meditative approach. They take times to just kind of relaxing, calming, things like that. And then they have this Go with the Pro and Fresh Start, which are very, very high energy. They have them honestly just doing calisthenics, running, jumping, running in place. I mean, you can do these in your classroom, but they have a variety. Some of these I don't use nearly as much because I just kind of go with what works well for my students or what they seem to enjoy. Usually these videos are relatively short, anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. Some of them can get a little bit longer, but that's really up to you as far as how much you want to choose. But the last thing I want to share is when you do collect your choose your avatar here. So every 10 videos you do, your avatar kind of evolves or changes and upgrades. And then if you do another 10, he transforms again. And then if you do another 10, he transforms again. So not only are you just picking these random videos, but the more you do, the kind of it progresses with your avatar. And eventually, I think it's if you go through 3 or 4 different transformations, eventually it maxes out and you've kind of completed that specific avatar, and then you just go back in and you choose a new one for your class. And you just go through the process again. So like I said, my students really, really seem to enjoy this. It's just a website I pull up and I put on my Promethean board. So it takes me all of 10 seconds to get ready in class, and then I pick one. Or a lot of times I'll let the students take turns picking and things like that. But it's a very easy, quick way that I can really break up my morning so the kids aren't just sitting and listening for long, extended periods of time. And it kind of gets their attention and their focus back on track.